In the booth, guys, we are ready to tee it up. Uconn will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will get the first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Got it in the middle. It's Manning. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Manning. There he goes. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Makes the grab. It's Farrell.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
The Terrapins in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for space. It's Roach. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Terrapins will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. They're on the left hash. You'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. The official says no good, and the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So Connecticut's offense will go to work for the first time today. And, Jesse, they've got a quarterback that, if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This Uconn offense really has it going. Wants to throw on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit, getting a first down, new set of downs for the offense.
And the Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Vereen. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Flowers. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. Here's the pressure. Got his man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Shakes off the defender. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He leaves it with his back. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Washington. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Looking downfield on first down. They're setting up the screen. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got an open man. Turning it on. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. He's got it. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Now adjusting. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in. It's Flowers.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. Rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
Caught near the sticks. It's Flowers. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end finds a soft spot. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats-on hats in the run game.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Ready to try the point after.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. To throw, it's Washington. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Farrell. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here comes the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna run it. It's Roach. Oh, better look out. Breaks into the open. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The Terrapins, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. They used those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And that is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Unloads it downfield. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Rushes on him. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a 1st down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Temple is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Hall of Famer Joe Klecko should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 4 to Penn State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Got it in the middle, it's Porter. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the 1st down.
Uconn quick to the line. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw again. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's going to take off. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Uconn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Burton. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll give it to the back. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Right on the money. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw. It's Washington. Got a man. It's Webb. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through two quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wants to throw on first down.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Dances away to buy time. He'll put... There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Uconn.
Yeah, he doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel...
He's got it for a big play. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's first and 10 from the 40. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. With the catch, it's Roach. Finds a crease at the 20. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. to the air on first down. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Huskies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. They go to the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when those defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a...
Turning it on! And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed in the middle, it's Burton. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Well, I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now. With a nice lead here late in the third quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're bleeding and ticking this clock away. Nice job there getting it done on the ground.
And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. The Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Here we go. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Uconn quick to the line. How good have they been on 3rd down today? And enough. The Sneak scores it.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Washington. Caught over the middle, it's Webb. Breaks into the open. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. They go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Complete to the left. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Terrapins are rolling down the field. Fires downfield. All by himself. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Looking to take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Give to Brown. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Got it in the middle, it's Burton. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too...
Touchdown, Uconn! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Now the play fake. Floating away. Made a defender miss. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Coming out with it, it's Williams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He'll do it himself. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Terrapins line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football belt.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Terrapins are flying down the field. They'll go back to the ground. stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Washington. Here's a heat. Fires on the move. He's got it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll sneak it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Humphrey. Hard running there. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And you know what? The best 3rd down offenses don't get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a 1st down. Who needs 3rd downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got it behind the line. It's White. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it. Downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Caught behind the line. It's Parker. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Bringing the heat. Looking deep. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. And they've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. The give to the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Uconn going back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Quick release by the QB. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Uconn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Punts it out of the air. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give is to Williams. Runs through the tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Pocket breaking down. Pulls it in. It's Farrell. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games, and